Okay people, this is himself. Welcome back to another Tekken 7 King guide. In this video, I'm going to show you why King on this stage is borderline OP. He is the king of the realm. Starting off with combos, King's best ender is Shining Wizard. This grants him damage and Oki, but it also breaks the floor, so you don't need to modify your combos. Once it lands, you can go for wall carry or another air throw. If it's the latter, then you still get OK, so in effect, it's free damage. But if you really want to max things out, do this. Instant Shining Wizard. Despite the scaling, this route does more damage and you get wall carry. So putting all that together, this is probably the best floor break tool in the whole game. Unfortunately, not all of King's launches allow that, so in this case we have two options. The first is to use the original route, the second is to tailspin early and then use running powerbomb. This will get you slightly more damage but less wall carry. Where King also does well is with wall combos. Here, spinning powerbomb will break the floor and then you can do a truncated wall combo. An alternative though is jump over tactics. Spinning powerbomb will always put you at the right angle, and from there you have some nasty options. If you want to know what they are, then check out my video on it. There's a card in the corner and a link in the description. But where King really shines is with his throws. These are his main tools, and with floor breaks, some of them become launches. Now normally King's best one throw is his giant swing, but here you may want to go for pile driver. The reason for that is it breaks the floor and you can do 65 damage. But what I'd actually go for is Facebuster. The true combo still does 65 damage, but because of the launch you can go for a burning knuckle. To mix things up, King has Tombstone. This is already the best 2-throw in the game, but on this stage it becomes even better. The true combo does 82 damage, but the burning knuckle can do 118. To complete the set, King has Muscle Buster. This also allows a burning knuckle, but characters fall into one of 5 categories, and to me that is just too finicky. So instead, I just go for guaranteed damage. Now sometimes you will mess up Muscle Buster and you get Irish Whip instead, but this still has its uses because knockdown breaks the floor, and from there you get the idea. Now one of King's weaknesses is that he doesn't have a wild standing punisher for -12 and -13, but he does have throws. One of them is Rock Bottom. This doesn't get you a burning knuckle, but it still does good damage. The other possibility is crouch throws. This is when they recover crouching. The true combos do about 80 damage, but the burning knuckles do over 100. What's also good is that you can use J-King tech. Normally you'd cover crouches using the mid kick, but here you may want to go for the chop. And we are not done there. King has the most damaging back throw in the game, and if that wasn't enough, it also breaks the floor. The true combo does 100 damage, the burning knuckle 130. King also has something when he is back turned. That neckbreaker throw is unbreakable, and just like some other floor breakers, also has a burning knuckle. One of King's other strengths is his Oki. With the way that he can hit people as they get up, it influences them to stay down, but that just leaves them open to Head Bomber. Now this doesn't give you a Burning Knuckle, but it still does good damage. What's great is that ground throws aren't just an Oki tool, you can land them in a wall combo and after a rage drive, so really you have more application. Along with those throws, King also has minor tools that add to his power. One of them is Knuckle Bomb. If you splat it from far away and you're not going to reach them, use this. It gives you good damage and it breaks the floor. At the wall, Count It CD4 guarantees a Burning Knuckle. But on Forgotten Realm, you can use Jumping Elbow. This breaks the floor and you can do slightly more damage. Now King's Magic 4 is not great, it only gives you a combo at certain ranges. But on this stage you can amp up the damage. The true combo does 82, the Burning Knuckle 94. A better Count It tool is Back 1. If the 4 extension is blocked, then you're on the floor and you take minor damage. If though the first hit is a counter, the leg drop breaks the floor, and from there, Burning Knuckle combo. You know what's also more dangerous? 10 string. If they don't block or low parry that alley kick, the rest of the string goes through, and that throw at the end is unbreakable. Since that then breaks the floor, you can do 70 damage. Remember how I said Pile Driver is better than Giant Swing? Well, that's not entirely true. If you do Giant Swing and you catch them in the air, it becomes Powerbomb, and that then becomes a launcher. The same is true for Shining Wizard. Speaking of Shining Wizard, you would think that they need to be high up in the air for you to catch them, but that's not entirely true. If you low parry and have good execution, you can actually pick them up, and that means 70 damage. Where you can also use this is with his item move. It's extremely unlikely that you'll ever get this to hit, but if you do, make the most of it. Now a lot of those tools are offensive, but King's defense also becomes stronger. If you reverse a right kick, then it becomes Dragon Screw, and that then guarantees a ground throw attempt. If you reverse a right punch, well, you know what's coming. The final tool in King's arsenal is Burning Knuckle itself. If you land this on a standing opponent and they're near the wall, alley kick is guaranteed. But the best case scenario is with Rage, because here, Rage Drive is guaranteed, and you can then see where that leads. So putting all that together, you can see why King is so good on Forgotten Realm. It's just launches and throws and Burning Knuckles all round. It really is King's ring. Now if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. It really helps out this channel and it motivates me to do more for this character. Looking ahead, there are more King videos coming, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. In the meantime, have fun, play well, and I'll see you guys in the future.